Hello friends. So today we are going to discuss about the Consumer Protection Act 2019, a powerful law that protects consumers in India, especially in the age of online shopping, digital payments and e-commerce. And we will know that actually in this act the broad definition of a consumers and new rights of consumer and what are the major changes under this new law, because as we all know, initially the consumerism concept came and the act came into existence in the year 1986, which also provided various new rights for a consumer for all the citizens of our country. But as time changes, situation changes, and in the same manner law also changes, and then there was a need which was felt, and this new law came into existence in the year 2019. And how we can seek justice also in this under this law when we feel cheated, everything will be discussed in this session. So the new thing and whatever new facilities can be given under this act are the major points which we will be discussing in this session. So the Consumer Protection Act 2019 replaced the old 1986 Act, which became outdated, and the new act came into force in the year 2020, and it introduced the protection of consumers from unfair trade practices, and it dealt with misleading advertisement, regulation of e-commerce platforms, and it provided faster and simpler consumer dispute resolution. So in short, we can understand that this act in the year 2020 brought consumer law into this new digital era. So according to this, who is a consumer? So a consumer is anyone who buys goods or services for personal use. And the biggest change has come that online consumers are now fully protected. So it includes if the purchase has been made through online shopping websites, mobile apps, tele-shoppings, direct selling, or multi-level marketing, wherever you purchase or buy services or items, the law treats you equally. And the very important point under this act was the establishment of the Central Consumer Protection Authority, also called CCPA. And it has got strong powers like investigation of unfair trade practices, ordering product recalls, and direction for refunds to consumer, penalizing misleading advertisements, and filing cases on behalf of consumers. So that means a consumer now no longer have to fight alone. The government is always helping the citizens and consumers. So the concept of product liability also was included under this act, which meant manufacturers, sellers, service providers, and even e-commerce platform can be held responsible for if the product is defective and instructions or warnings are inadequate and service is negligent. So companies can no longer escape responsibility by blaming each other. And then there was inclusion of unfair trade practices and unfair contracts. So unfair trade practices includes false or misleading advertisement, not issuing refunds on defective goods, and sharing consumer data without consumers' consent. And in the same manner, unfair contracts also, like if the contract is made through one-sided terms or excessive penalties or unreasonable security deposits. So these things has been included for the protection and benefits of the consumers. And online complaints and e-dakhils has also been introduced, and under this, complaints can be filed online and hearing can happen through video conferencing, and complaints can be filed from your place of residence. So this makes the consumer justice faster, cheaper and more accessible. And then the establishment of consumer commissions and new jurisdiction limits. So this act includes courts like district commission, state commission and national commission. And the financial limits has been increased, like district commission can see the matter up to rupees 1 crore, and the state commission can see the matters between 1 crore to 10 crore, and national commission can see above 10 crore matters. So this ensures cases go to the right level without any confusion. And another new concept which was included in this was the feature of mediation. Because instead of long legal battles, parties can settle disputes through mutual discussions, neutral mediators and faster resolutions. So this saves time, money and stress for consumers. And the another important point under this act is penalties and punishment. And this act includes strict penalties for violations like misleading advertisement, adulterated goods and counterfeit products. And punishments includes heavy fines, imprisonment and cancellation of business licenses. So we can understand through this session that the Consumer Protection Act 2019 is a strong modern law that protects online and offline consumers, and it holds companies accountable, it makes justice more accessible and it strengthens consumers' rights in India. So as a consumer, we must know our rights as it is our biggest part. So in the coming session, we will be discussing exclusively about the misleading advertisement and unfair trade practices. So till then, bye. Thank you.